Hola mi gente, welcome back to Latino Investor. Today, I'm going to be doing something that I've been looking forward to do for a while now, and that is revealing my $48,000 portfolio. I'll be showing you exactly what I invest in, and it includes names such as Visa, Google, Tesla, and a few others. If you're curious about how I built this portfolio, as well as how I picked my individual companies, go ahead and stick around because we're going to be diving deeper into the details. Before we get to the individual stocks, let's do a quick review. My portfolio is currently valued at $48,900, and it's a mix of blue chip companies, growth stocks, and a solid ETF. The goal here is long-term growth with a balance of stability and the potential of higher returns. Let's start with one of the foundations of my portfolio, the S&P 500 ETF VOO. This ETF tracks the S&P 500, which, as some of you guys know, are the 500 largest companies in the US. It's a great way to get broad market exposure and stability. Right now, VOO is a $14,000 position, and it provides a solid base that I can build off with individual stocks. Next up is Visa. I love Visa for its dominant position in the global payments industry. It's a company that has a strong track record with great fundamentals, and even as the world starts to shift towards more digital payments, Visa is well positioned to capitalize on this trend. Currently, Visa is a $14,000 position. Now let's talk about Occidental Petroleum, which started off as a Buffett play. What I mean by this is that I started researching this company when I heard that Warren Buffett started to buy shares of it. It may seem like more of a traditional choice, but I see a lot of potential here, especially with the most recent focus of energy independence and the demand for oil and gas. Occidental is a bit more volatile, but it adds diversity to my portfolio by providing exposure to the energy sector. As of right now, it's a $7,500 position. Another key holding in my portfolio is United Health Group. This is one of the largest healthcare companies in the world, and healthcare is one of the industries that I believe will continue to grow in the future, especially with an aging population. United Health Group has been a solid performer, and I expect it to keep giving strong returns in the future. Currently, it's a $4,700 position. Of course, no portfolio is complete without some sort of exposure to tech, and for me, that's Google, or Alphabet as it's officially known. Google is a powerhouse in the tech world, dominating in search, online advertising, and making big strides in AI. It's a long-term play that I'm confident will continue to grow. In the portfolio, Google is almost a $3,000 position. Last, but definitely not least, is Tesla. This one's a bit of a wild card with its volatility, but the potential upside is huge. Tesla is not just a car company, it's a leader in innovation, from electric vehicles to renewable energy. Tesla accounts for $2,000, and I'm excited to see where it goes from here. If you notice, I also have VGT and Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros is an insignificant amount to me, and the only reason I'm holding on to it is because the company was founded close to my hometown. VGT is a tech ETF that I'm trying to build up on a meaningful dip, but I'm not in a rush in because all the tech company valuations are pretty high right now. So now that I've gone through the portfolio, what is the strategy behind these picks? My approach is all about diversification and balance. I've got a mix of growth and stability, with the S&P 500 ETF providing the foundation and the individual stocks providing for potential higher returns. But the overall strategy is to continue buying the S&P 500 index and growing that position to the point where all the other individual stocks are a smaller percentage of the portfolio. My goal is to grow this portfolio to over 100,000 in the next few years. I'm planning to stay consistent, keep reinvesting my dividends, and take advantage of opportunities when they come, such as if the market starts to dip, I'm going to start deploying more money. One thing I've learned is the importance of patience and staying on course even when the market gets rocky. For anyone watching that is interested in picking individual companies, my advice is to start off with a solid base, like an ETF, and then add individual companies that you believe in the long term. So there's my $48,000 portfolio. I hope that this video gave you guys some insight into how I'm investing and why I picked these stocks. Investing is a journey, and I'm excited to keep building and watching this account grow. If you found value in today's content, go ahead and drop a like, as well as comment any questions you have or any topics you want me to talk about. As always, echarle ganas para salir adelante. Let's achieve financial freedom together. Hasta la próxima.